Now that we've discussed the ins and outs of whether or not a permit is required, let's discuss how you can apply this information at your facility. One of the best things you can do to determine compliance with air permitting regulations is to conduct an air permit survey. Go through your entire facility and make a list of each process that emits air contaminants. You're not only going to want to look at processes that emit contaminants directly through a stack, but also those processes that do not have a stack, like parts cleaners. Write all these emission sources down. Then, next to each item, write down either the permit to install under which that equipment was installed, or the rule that exempted that piece of equipment from having to obtain a permit. Every emission unit should be either permitted or exempt. If you cannot find the permit it was installed under and it's not exempt, then you have a problem. In a minute, I'll talk a little bit about what to do if you find out you should have obtained a permit. Keep this survey in your records. It's very helpful, especially during inspection. You can use it to jog your memory about the status of certain equipment, and something like this really shows you have your act together. Okay, so what if you find out you should have had a permit, but you don't? Take action now. You should start the application process. It's a good idea to just come clean and contact your inspector to let them know what's going on. In many cases, there won't really be any fines or penalties involved as long as you resolve the issue in a timely manner. Even if you do become subject to enforcement, the fact that you found and reported the error on your own will be a factor in determining the penalty. If you find a violation, don't hide it, and hope your inspector doesn't either. If you do, you could be getting yourself into a lot more trouble. As I stated at the beginning, this session is intended to give you a good overview of Michigan's Permit to Install program. There are many situations that may be more complicated and will therefore require further consultation with your district office. If you are interested in learning more about Michigan's air permitting program, there are a lot of good resources available. The Environmental Assistance Program has developed many publications to help, including the Permit to Install Determining Applicability Guidebook, the Potential to Omit Workbook, as well as the Permit to Install Exemption Handbook. All these publications and more can be accessed by clicking on the link below. The DEQ also provides help in coordinating various permitting activities through the Permit Coordinator. If your company is installing equipment or modifying existing equipment, which will require multiple permits from the DEQ, you can visit the Permit Coordination website at the link below to view the permit checklist and other helpful resources. The DEQ also conducts many workshops throughout the state on a variety of environmental topics, including air permitting. You can find a current listing of workshops by going to the DEQ's workshop website at www.michigan.gov/DEQ workshops, or just click the link below. If you have questions about anything discussed in this session or need further clarification on whether or not a permit is required for a project you are proposing, please contact your Air Quality Division Inspector or the Environmental Assistance Program. A list of district offices can be accessed by clicking on the link shown here. Thank you for participating in this e-learning session. Please take a moment to complete the online evaluation form, which can be accessed by clicking on the link below. The evaluation will only take a couple of minutes for you to complete, but will provide us with valuable information about the effectiveness of this training. Thank you.